Well, it's dessert time here at D3 TV, so happy Frosted Friday, friends. Today we're here with a few tips, tricks, and tiny secrets on how to create your very own very tasty pastry. So let's get started. Now to get started, as per our baker progress here, I've put 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour into this bowl. Next, I'm going to mix it with 2 tablespoons of some tasty sugar right on top. Always remember when you're baking, it's really important to mix those dry ingredients together first. So I'm going to take 1/2 cup of canola oil, pour it right into the center. I'm going to take my trusty wooden spoon, begin to mix that in also. Next, I've got 2 tablespoons of cream right in the center. And last but not least, some tasty vanilla extract. Now all that's left is to mix. All right, so my pastry dough here has formed a beautiful sphere. So next step is to take a nice hearty piece. First, to sprinkle some all-purpose flour right across the top of the cutting board. That way my pastry dough does not stick. I'm gonna press it down so that it forms about 1/4 inch thick of pastry dough. Then, since I would like for my pastries to be in the shape of a rectangle today, I'm going to take my butter knife and cut it so that it's the exact size of my preference, like so. Then I'm going to use the excess dough to create its equal. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to take a large spoonful of my favorite preserve. I really like raspberry. You're more than welcome to use whatever you're in the mood for. Put it right there in the center. Make sure you don't touch the edges. The edges are for squishing. I'm gonna take this piece and put it right back on top. Use my unique tool of a fork and press the sides down. Perfect. This goes right on my baking sheet. And I am ready to start the next one. Well, take a look at that very tasty pastry. It looks beautiful. I can't wait till it comes out of the oven. But before it goes in, I've got to poke a couple of holes to let that tasty preserve in the center breathe a little. This way, we won't have any cracks or bubbles in our pastry. Now while I'm doing this, I've preheated the oven to 375 degrees, and these guys are gonna go in there for 10 to 12 minutes, or until they turn gloriously golden brown. I've taken my pastries out of the oven. They have cooled for 10 minutes, and now I am ready to sink my teeth into them. So before I do, I'm gonna take some glaze that I've put in this pot here. Now all it is just 1 cup of powdered sugar with 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, mixed together on the stovetop till it becomes a tasty liquid. And then, while it's still warm and liquidy, I'm gonna take a nice scoop and drizzle it across the top of these pastries, like so. Perfect. Last but not least, give it a little color, a little life, some pretty purple sprinkles. And there you have it. Ooh, look at that beautiful raspberry on the inside. Flaky, tasty crust, sweet preserve on the inside. Delicious. We'll see you next Frosted Friday. Hello and happy Wednesday to all of you kitchen kiddos out there. I am super excited about today's episode because I've got with me this